Hello, listeners. Hope you are enjoying the series of chats that we are having with Nidhi Karya, our mental health and life coach expert. In the last two episodes, we have been talking about mental health and the significance and importance of mental health. And as we came to an end, Nidhi gave us some very valuable tips on how to nourish your mental health. If you recollect, in the last episode, she was talking about yoga. She said a little bit about virtual traveling, a very interesting concept, which is more prevalent in today's era. And also, she mentioned about crying and why crying is equally important to let down one's emotions. Having said that, let's continue the chat with Nidhi and try to understand, are there more ways in which one can nourish their own emotions? Are there tips or much more easier ways wherein one could let go of those negative emotions or try to get more positive? So Nidhi, can you share us if there are any more ways in which, other than in addition to all these three that you already shared, are there many more ways that our listeners can try and implement and get better at their emotions?
Hi Mani. So yes, there are a lot of tips that we can actually implement, which are very simple. Everybody
Okay.
of us can just do without any expert advice. These are
Awesome.
those simple tips that everyone can follow. So
Mm-hmm.
first, a very important thing is we should try and avoid negative influence. So now when you actually see what are negative influences, the first thing is the television set and the news channels. Okay, right now every news channel, you just switch on the television and you see that they'll have all those negative things in the world that's going on. You will be listening to it. So probably you need to avoid those things, because at this point in time, in this situation, this COVID scenario, already our health, our mental health, our physical health is already at a stake, and on the top of this, we cannot hammer it more. So you need to just avoid negative influences in life, mainly those having excessive binge watching of news channels. You just need to avoid those.
Great.
Try doing meditation. When people say meditation, they feel like, oh god, I mean, what's this meditation, हमें क्या करना चाहिए, what are we supposed to do in meditation? So basic things, just concentrating on your breaths will help you. Just do the breathing exercises. That is also one kind of meditation, when you concentrate on something. Okay, so try doing that. Try walking, as I said last time also. Just walk. Maybe count your steps and walk. If you feel that, make targets for yourself. Okay, I'll just walk 3,000 steps or 5,000 steps. That will also encourage you, help you in stimulate your brain cells, that your body becomes fit, your mind also becomes fit in that point in time. One more very important thing that you should do is stop complaining and start appreciating. Okay, so when you
Yes.
stop complaining and start appreciating,
Mm-hmm.
you'll start releasing those positive and happy hormones. Your body will feel happy. Okay, I'm appreciating something. What happens with us these days? We feel that everything is a problem now. Oh, COVID is a problem. Government is a problem. Every vaccination is a problem these days. People are literally, they fight on a vaccination. Stop doing that. Start appreciating things. Government has start appreciating everything. Okay, government is putting in efforts to doing things. There are so many good things that we can look at. Just shift your mindset somewhere else. Then nagging, you can probably become more positive. Try doing this one day. Try telling yourself in the morning, I am not going to complain. I'm going to only appreciate things. And whenever your brain starts complaining, you should say, stop. I have to just appreciate today. No negativity. Try doing those simple chota tips that you can help yourself with.
Yeah.
Try enjoying those micro moments. There are certain corners of your house probably you must have never visited. God has given you so many things in life. We just avoid it. We just ignore it at times. When we are busy in doing something else. Try enjoying those small little moments. Try appreciating those little things in life. Try appreciating the nature around you, the beautiful flowers that blossom, which we normally ignore. We just walk through and we don't even look at the beauty. Try enjoying those moments. Find that there's always a silver lining. There are black clouds. Okay, we always concentrate. Okay, there's a black cloud. Now it's going to rain. We do not see the silver lining, which will which makes it so beautiful. Try every situation, every bad situation or every challenging situation has a good thing hidden in it. So try appreciating those things also. When it comes to your relationship, try giving space to your partner. Do not nag. Do not try to control. Be little witty. Laugh together. Be in touch with people through calls, through Zoom calls. There are so many things, so many connections that you have these days. You can just send a Zoom link and tell your friends, okay, let's catch up just 5 minutes, let's see each other. So those are the beautiful small little things that you can do in life, to make yourself feel better, make your mind fresh.
Absolutely. These are very, very valuable and very useful tips or techniques that you shared, Nidhi. And the last that you said is very vital, because I totally resonate with that. And because most of us, when we just aim for big things and big, we don't appreciate or see the small things that we already have. Or there are small little things in life that could be really something that we can enjoy upon, or we can, once we start looking at it. But instead we just aim for big things, and then even when we get it, that's what surprises me many a times. People aim for, say, big gadgets or big job or big perks or whatever it is. But even after getting that, then there is no kind of satisfaction, no sense of achievement. Still now the look is for the next thing. What next? For example, if you look at the iPhone, as long as you don't have an iPhone, I have seen people, iPhone to lena, I need just an iPhone. But when they get the first iPhone, still, okay, iPhone, initial that joy, and then that is gone. What is iPhone? Now I need to look at the next model. Kaun sa model nikal? iPhone 12, iPhone 13. And that keeps on going, that sense of satisfaction. And then that disturbs them a lot. Arey, kab niklega? I don't have an upgraded phone. I have a back-end phone. This is not the latest one. No, like you rightly said, start appreciating what you already have. The small things. There are many things. People don't even have a phone. You are much better compared to that, right? Even in today's era. So yeah, very valuable tips, Nidhi. So yes, I think we have spoken today a lot, and I think this is very valuable, the suggestions that you gave with this, and also what our listeners had to take in from the previous episode too as well. So if you're not listened, for the listeners, the previous episode and the last 2 episodes that we were having a chat with Nidhi, do go back. You can see that below in the channel. Listen to both of them. She's absolutely awesome, and she's a mental health and life coach, and she trains a lot of people, and she also coaches them. So it's worth having her time to listen and get some insights from this and implement in your life and try it out. It's definitely going to work wonders. So having said that, thank you, Nidhi, for today's session and this answering these questions. So let's catch up because the series continues with more interesting aspects of mental health, and we'll talk over in the next episode.
Yes.
So thank you very much for your time. Bye-bye.
Bye.